Yes fam, I am your boy, GeekGhostGamerTop on the microphone, and today we're settling the ultimate FGC debate. But be warned, this list is going to trigger some of y'all. We're ranking the top 10 baddest waifus in fighting games, and things are about to get heated. Who takes the crown? Let's dive in. A.K.I brings a completely fresh aesthetic to the FGC with her serpentine movements and poison-based setup-heavy moveset. She's quickly carved out a niche for players who want to dominate with traps and tick damage. Her appeal is bizarre, captivating, and genuinely unsettling, providing that you don't need a traditional look to be the baddest waifu on the roster. Her supers, like Toxic Blossom, are evolution perfected, setup heavy cinematics that perfectly mirror her unsettling vibe. She dominates the screen not just with direct damage, but with complex traps that have already made her a terrifying force in Street Fighter 6. The Queen of Scream, Sindel, has always been a force to be reckoned with, but her evolution in modern Mortal Kombat titles has made her even more menacing. Her sonic screams and hair-based attacks make for a unique, terrifying moveset. Her appeal is commanding and dark, emphasizing her role as the powerful, manipulative monarch of the Netherrealm. Her Banshee Scream has evolved from a simple stun lock move in early Mortal Kombat to a full-screen heavy damage dealing super in modern iterations. Fierce, scarred, and absolutely unmatched, Baiken's evolution in Guilty Gear Strive has made her more accessible, but she remains one of the most mechanically rewarding characters. Her samurai aesthetic, combined with her hidden arsenal of weapons, creates a high-stakes, all-in playstyle. Her appeal is raw, gritty, and intensely cool. Her evolution focused on making her parry mechanics, the Hiragi, more accessible while keeping the high-risk nature intact. Her Yozansen has evolved into a versatile, high-utility tool for aggressive air-to-ground pressure, and her supers perfectly reflect her gritty lore. The Princess of Outworld, Kitana's evolution from the classic era of Mortal Kombat into her modern, more strategic iterations has cemented her as a staple. Her use of steel fans as both lethal projectiles and melee weapons perfectly matches her deadly, royal persona. Her appeal is sharp, elegant, and uncompromising. Her fan mechanics have evolved from simple projectile throws to complex zoning tools that can extend combos mid-air. Her supers have evolved from straightforward fan-based strikes to intricate cinematic fatalities and heavy-hitting special attacks. The lethal Delta Red operative, from her debut in Super Street Fighter 2, Cammy's evolution has taken her from an amnesiac clone to a fiercely independent fighter. Her fast-paced, rush-down moveset is built on her incredible agility. Her appeal is understated, but powerful, rooted in her tactical, high-performance combat style. Her Cannon Spike and Spiral Arrow have evolved from simple traversal and anti-air tools into complex, high-damage components of her rushdown combos. Her supers, like the Gyro Drive Smasher, have evolved into fast-paced, high-speed cinematic finishes. The icon of technical reach and complex design, Ivy's evolution throughout the Soul Calibur series has always highlighted her mastery over her whip sword, demanding immense skill. Her appeal is sophisticated, blending her tragic alchemist lore with a commanding, powerful presence. Her Summon Suffering command grab has evolved over every Soul Calibur title, becoming more cinematic, complex, and devastating. Her whip sword specials have gone from simple spacing tools to heavy technical frame-perfect setups that require mastery of both sword and whip stances. Pure, unfiltered, chaotic energy. Since her introduction in Street Fighter IV, Juri has evolved into the defensive bad girl of the FGC. Her Feng Shui engine mechanics and sadistic, foot-based zoning moveset are perfectly matched by her unhinged personality. She's the definition of dangerous appeal, and has only gotten more terrifying in Street Fighter VI. In Street Fighter IV, her engine was a complex mode switch mechanic, but in Street Fighter VI, it's evolved into a fluid V-system super that drastically changes her neutral game. Her Sakai super has evolved from a straightforward cinematic projectile into a multifaceted projectile tool. The hype is real. Tifa is finally officially announced as part of the Street Fighter VI Year 4 DLC. Her appeal is rooted in her grounded, fierce martial arts lore from Final Fantasy VII, combining unparalleled hand-to-hand combat prowess with an aesthetic that balances toughness and grace. This is going to be the most hyped character drop in the entire season, fam. While her Street Fighter VI supers are still being teased, expect the evolution of her classic limit breaks like her dolphin blow and somersault to be cinematic, high-intensity finishers that mirror her iconic brawler style. An absolute titan of the FGC, her evolution from the classic Fatal Fury roots to the modern era has always kept her iconic, fiery fan-based moveset. Her appeal is unapologetically high-octane, mixing ninja agility with intense fire-based offense. Her signature move, the Cho Hisatsu Shinomabachi, has evolved from a simple close-range dash into a screen-filling fire dragon that's a centerpiece of the King of Fighters meta. And now, the dream is reality. Her return to Fatal Fury City of the Wolves and bringing that heat over to Street Fighter VI as a guest fighter and part of the Street Fighter VI Year 1 plus Year 2 DLC pass? The undisputed queen. Since Street Fighter II, her evolution has been legendary. From a swift technical zoner to the powerhouse she is in Street Fighter VI, her sex appeal is refined, balancing her muscular, powerful legs, the core of her zoning and pressure with her elegant detective lore. Her Hyakakure Tsukyak started as a simple rapid-fire button masher, but evolved into a sophisticated multi-angle pressure tool. Her super, the Hyohokusen, went from a simple multi-hit cinematic in Street Fighter III to the heavy-hitting, screen-filling spectacle we see today. And fam, seeing her arrive in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves as a guest fighter and recreating a fan service from Capcom vs SNK 2? Nice touch, SNK. Nice touch. Away, fam. This was an absolutely juicy breakdown. Seeing this list filled with waifus from every fighting game in history, to Tifa, Mai, and Chun-Li opening the forbidden door of fighting games and recreating some awesome and obscure fan service. The evolution over the decades is just one of the things that makes the FGC so special. Which of these fighting game waifus have truly defined your FGC taste on this list? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Yes fam, I've been your boy GeekGhostGamerTop on the microphone. Thank you so much for watching. Hope those videos found you well, and go out and play some fighting games. I'll see y'all in the next one. DANKO!